Hello everyone, it's Fiji, I'm back. I have decided on Fiji. I like that one. That's a nickname my friend gave me. Anyway, I'm here to be reading Reddit stories, and I have 3 here for you, and I'm going to...
Hello,
Alan?
No, it is time for me to read the
Listen,
stories.
no, this is my first Reddit video. You can't...
Goodbye.
Fine,
Goodbye.
whatever, you can
Get out of
read.
my way. We have 3 stories today. We have, am I the asshole for rescinding our gift to my sister-in-law's wedding? Am I the asshole for buzzing my hair I grew out to be my friend's maid of honor while she was on her honeymoon? And am I the asshole for sending my child to my ex in thrift store or cheap clothes? We will see how these stories turn out today. Let's get into it. From user kindground3549. My spouse and I had been planning to book our Europe trip for April 2026. We finalized our tickets and reservations in November 2025. Around the same time in November, my sister-in-law announced that they would be having their wedding on October 2026. My spouse and I immediately offered as an early wedding gift to travel with us on our European vacation, including flights, hotels, and activities. Sister-in-law refused because it would be weird, and they preferred to save their PTO for another destination that they have yet planned. Fair enough. This Thursday, literally the last full week of March, the sister-in-law called and said they changed their minds and wanted to go and redeem our offer and tag along. Our trip is in literally less than 2 weeks. I looked up a last-minute flight ticket and hotel, and everything was massively expensive now. We literally would have to spend almost 4K or more. We literally would have spent 4K more if we would have booked for them back in November 2025. I told my spouse I no longer wanted to pay for that. We were doing well for ourselves, but that is a ridiculous money difference. I volunteered to be the bad person and told them that we can no longer offer them the gift. Inevitably, drama ensued. The entire vibe was very awkward at the moment. Some family members sympathized with me, while some others said something along the line, well, it is just a thing with weddings. Everything is expensive. And you offered. Am I the asshole? It looks like we have an update down at the bottom, but I will say some of my thoughts first. You are not the asshole. You offered when it was cheaper, and she refused, and now they waited till last midnight. They cannot do that, because that would change the money. Flights don't stay the same price for long. And same with hotels and other expenses for trips. That is why they plan years in advance for a trip. Update. Thank you folks for your thoughts and for suggesting the option to offer my sister-in-law the original money that we would have paid for them in November. Overwhelmed in our fluster and frustration, we didn't even think of that. We will offer them a gift of the money plus a KitchenAid we already bought as a replacement gift. We honestly don't want any drama and hope this will be water under the bridge. I think that is a good solution to the problem. A KitchenAid is wonderful. I hope they will be appreciative of the gift, but I still believe you are not the asshole. Moving on. Am I the asshole for buzzing the hair I grew out to be my friend's maid of honor while she was out on her honeymoon? By formerly a cow frog. I, 24 female, like having short hair. I always have short hair. Anyway, my friend, 23 female, got engaged and we were looking at hairstyles for her wedding. She had a vision board that she had clearly spent months, if not years, curating. All of the hairstyles were long and similar, with few short ones like mine, which she had clearly added last minute. I could tell by the way she talked that she was less enthusiastic about the short hairstyles, despite trying to be. So I told her I'd grow it out and get extensions. I was curious on how it would look long anyway. I first cut it when I was 9. For me, it was always temporary. But as the wedding got pushed back 2 years, it got longer down to my armpit. While it was long and I had fun with it, I learned braids and intricate styles. Anyway, the wedding happened at the end of February, and I had the same beautiful updo as the other bridesmaids, and I decided the experiment was great, but I was going back to my comfort zone and buzzed it all off. I would have had no regrets if that was the end. I posted a picture on Instagram of my new hair. Caption, wedding over, hedgehog's back. I got the DM from a few people asking if my hair was long for the wedding, and I mistook their concern for curiosity, and I told them, yeah, my friend likes long hair. I saw her the next week, and she was furious at me for telling people she was a controlling bridezilla over something that was my idea. She was unaware that I was keeping my hair long for her and had thought that I genuinely liked it. I cleared it up with people, but they don't believe me and they think she pressured me into saying that. It is a mess and my friend isn't talking to me. Who is the arsehole here? What do I do? I think trying to correct the misconception is what makes you not the asshole here. I think keep trying to correct the misconception and make a public post about the hair, saying that it was your idea and it was not your friend being a bridezilla. You just love your friend and wanted her to have a wedding of her dreams. You are not the asshole. I think that it's quite kind of you to grow your hair out for your friend, especially when it is out of your comfort zone. We are on to the third and final story. This story is, am I the asshole for sending my child to my ex in thrift store or cheap clothes? By clothes_care3181. My ex-wife has our child every weekend, and I have them during the week. I make more than my ex, and I make it a point to have nice clothes for our child at our house. I have primary custody, so no child support is paid to her. I'll call my ex Jen and my kid Alex. When I pick up Alex from Jen's apartment, I wash the clothes that they were wearing and send them back to Jen when she sees Alex on the weekend. Usually put them in Alex's backpack. They are not great clothes, cheap or really worn. My issues started when Alex's clothes that they are wearing when I dropped them off with Jen would disappear. I didn't really notice it at the beginning, but when the closet started to get emptied, I noticed. I asked Jen where the clothes were going and if she could send them back. It caused so many problems. She went to her lawyer and claimed that they were her clothes that she bought and I have no right to them. I had to pull out all of my receipts of me buying them. It was a whole thing which cost way too much money because our lawyers were involved. In the end, she was told to return the clothes. After that, I have been dressing our child in the clothes she sent him to me in, which don't look the best, or in thrift store clothes that I don't care about disappearing. I got the text about how I'm cruel for doing this and I should just let her keep Alex's clothes I sent him in because I make more money. I told Jen if she wants nicer clothes, go buy some. She has the money. She makes decent money. I find it ridiculous that she tried to steal his whole closet when she makes choices to go on vacation instead of buying nice clothes for our kid. I was ranting to my sister and she called me petty and to just give her some clothes. Should I? I suspect Jen has been selling some of the clothing. She obviously still had some since she gave some back. But the clothes that are disappearing, she could be selling to make more money. Plus, she's also the one that is refusing to buy clothes or good clothes for your kid. You're buying nice clothes for the kid and she is not. I'm going to look at these commonly asked questions. Commonly asked questions. Alex doesn't care. I have asked. He is 11. My kid told me that when it is time to head home, the only clothes are the crappy ones. The ones he put to get washed just vanish. Example, nice coat he wore everywhere. Time to head back, it wasn't there. Jen rushed him out the door without the coat. Sometimes they show up again, sometimes not at the house. Alex said that he won't go to school in those types of clothes, which is fine because Alex doesn't. I get Alex back before Monday school. Jen drops him off at 8 a.m. on Sunday. Also, it is not like Alex going out on the weekend to see friends because Jen refuses to drive Alex. This is why Alex couldn't do the sport he wanted because Jen refused to drive him to weekend practices. A completely different issue. That is a big issue. That is a... Drive your kid to his sport. He wants to do sports. Let the kid be active. He is a child. They should be active. They should not be forced to stay indoors all weekend. Yes, I am trying to get full custody, as you should. Jen does not sound like a good mother. We wouldn't be here if she was normal and just sent back the clothes. What happened to the clothes? Some stayed at the house. Some were given to family or sold online. Others came back damaged. I don't know if they were messed up before or after she was told to give them back. My suspicions were correct. I figured that she was selling them or online or giving them away to other people. That is just rude. That is your kid's clothes. Why would you get rid of his clothing?
Alan, are you done?
Yes, I am done reading the stories now.
Okay, go. This is my channel. You can't stay here. Go on, get.
Fine, whatever. I am leaving. Goodbye, asshole.
Yep, fuck you, man. Anyway, that's the video. Okay, goodbye.